rode up a 14-kilometer climb. It was pretty good, quite steep in some sections. It's 4 o'clock. Head downhill for a little bit and hopefully find a good spot to camp in a couple hours. It's been nice riding, but it's amazing just with a climb how the temperature drops a few degrees and now there's snow on the ground. So it'll be good to go downhill. I get some more distance. I'm grateful to be able to see things like beautiful lakes like this. It's amazing. It really makes cycling much more enjoyable when you see beautiful things like this.
I'm not too sure how well you can see it, but there is already frost on my tent and it's not even 6:30 yet. I haven't even reached the coldest part of the night yet, so I'm in for one chilly night.
But thankfully I have 2 sleeping bags, so I should be fine. It just sucks packing away a frozen tent, but oh well. It is what it is.
The following morning I got an unbelievable descent as I passed Mount Fuji and reached speeds of over 50 kilometers an hour.
I noticed that the rack was loose and it lost its screw right there. Thankfully I got some spares, so I should be able to get it up and running. So I just got pulled over by the cops for riding on the highway, which you're not allowed to bike ride. I knew that, but I didn't know what else road to take. Anyway, so they were very friendly, spoke a little English, but they escorted me 2 kilometers to the right road. So now I'm on the right road.
Once on the right road, I found my way to Hamamatsu, where I met up with some friends and was treated to a lovely Japanese dinner of fish and sake. After a couple weeks on the road, my routines were starting to get quite quick.
Alright, so that's it. 8 minutes and 8 seconds. Water's boiling, tent is up.
I had found a beautiful camping spot that night, and I was loving life.
Look. You see this? Look at this. Look at this beautiful beach. It's too bad it was sun. Look at that sun. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
As I ate my dinner, I was treated to one of the most beautiful sunsets I'd ever seen. The following day, I rode into Hiroshima and visited the Peace Museum. It was a reminder of the destruction that can be caused. Hiroshima now stands as a beacon of hope that one day we can live in a nuclear-free world.
Bye-bye.
I'm just leaving Hiroshima and I'm going to Fukuoka. This is it. This is the Peace Boulevard in Hiroshima. I think more places should have a Peace Boulevard in their cities. Lots of trees and grass. You know, peace is good, right? So are grass and flowers. This is happening right now. Oreo, banana. Only thing that is missing to make this a perfect trifecta, peanut butter. Get across the ocean to the other island. Apparently, there's a tunnel that goes underground and that you can apparently walk across or cycle across. I just need to find it. So I'm trying to get across there. It's really cool. There's the Route 2, which I've been following for days, and it is a tunnel that goes under the water. I think that's real cool. All right, let's go. Climbed up a small climb with lots of switchbacks. Sort of feels like I'm riding up a col on the Tour de France or something like that. But it's really nice. The climb really just climbing, it just focuses you and you sort of get into this groove, and there's just something fun about doing a climb when you're feeling good. Look at this little climb I found on a tiny little road. Really good, steep, but good. Water on my disc brakes and it sizzled because they were so hot from the descent.
This is always the most challenging part of my day. Convincing myself to get out of bed and get out of my warm sleeping bag and get a move on.
Camp is all put away. Breakfast is done. It's just time to do the ride. I got enough food and water to get me to Kagoshima, so it's just about putting in the kilometers.
Look at that, isn't that beautiful?
The end of Japan for me. I wasn't really satisfied at the bus stop, calling it the end there, so I found the port, and I figured this would be a good spot to end it.
That is my Japan victory meal. Oh my gosh, so many calories, it's awesome.
Wow, it is not even funny how badly I demolished that that meal. Crazy. I could definitely eat another cheeseburger or two, no problem. Well, it's just about 2 o'clock. I tried my signs for about an hour in 3 different spots and no luck. I really was hoping to get back to Fukuoka today. I'm not allowed on the bus with a bike, and I just went to the train station to see if I could go on the train, but I'm not allowed on a train with the bike unless it's packed up into a box, which I don't have time to do, and I'm not doing till Fukuoka. So I don't really want to ride the 300 kilometers back in a day and a half. I don't want to take an extra day to ride the distance because I want to have some time to relax and get ready before I go over to Europe. So, and it's not just the distance that's difficult, it's riding it over the exact same route I just rode. It's just demoralizing. The station wouldn't let me on because my bike wasn't in a box. It took up too much space. So what I'm going to try to do is buy my ticket and then just get on the train and walk my bike on. Hopefully no one stops me, so wish me luck. I've been stopped. Again, not allowed to have a bicycle like this, takes up too much space. Hoping they're going to let me on. They're keep going back and forth. I can't understand what they're saying, so I don't really know, but I'm hoping for the best. I just want to get to Fukuoka as quickly as possible. Tried to buy a ticket for a train and just walk right on with my bike, but they stopped me and wouldn't let me go on. And now I have to cycle 260 kilometers back. So I think the game plan for tomorrow is I'm going to try to get up at 2 o'clock a.m. and cycle for about 4 hours in the dark. That way I can at least maybe get to Fukuoka by evening. Well, I've just started. It's probably 3, maybe 3:45 right now in the morning. Yeah, it's actually quite peaceful riding at night. So what I've done today to make the very long distance seem more manageable is I've decided to break it into 3 80 or so kilometer chunks. The first one being the dark ride in the early morning, which I've just completed, and now I'm on my morning section, and then I'll be on the final section, or the final part, the afternoon part. Well, I'm in Kumamoto. It's a lot of lights and traffic, but it's kind of keeping me somewhat occupied and helping the distance go along a little bit easier. It's really strange. When I started riding, I saw Kumamoto on the first road sign. It was 150 kilometers, and that felt like a long way away. But now that I'm here, it's not so bad. The fatigue sets in, and you're tired. You just gotta let it wash over you, and not really fight it. Fighting fatigue takes too much energy. You just sort of get into this drone trance-like state when you're tired and you're still going. You just, only thing keeping you going is the fact that you're going. But I just really got to keep pedaling. It takes time to set up the camera on the tripod and shoot and ride by and run back. So, oh man, I can't wait. There's also some TV waiting for me too, and some relax time. Oh man, 75 kilometers to go. Just come over the mountains. They aren't really mountains, they were more like hills, and the climb wasn't even that steep, and it wasn't that long either. It was quite gradual, so I'm very happy for that. So I have about 55 more kilometers to go. 20, just over 20 kilometers. I'm so close. So close, so tired. Oh man, I just want to be done. So close. The end of Japan is really close. Just keep pedaling, pedal. Just keep pedaling. That's it. End of Japan, end of today's ride. 256 kilometers in just about 10.5 hours. I had a wind that helped me the whole day, gently giving me a tailwind, so that was a great help. I definitely was not excited to ride back. I tried many times to take bus, train, and hitchhike, but one thing that definitely motivated me was the fact that I tried to tell myself that every kilometer I ride is $1 for the charity Water for People that I'm raising money for. So I can do the kilometers, but I can't do all the fundraising by my own, so I need some help with that. So please donate please donate and have a look at the link at the end of the video. So thank you. This is the end of Japan. I'm exhausted. I'm getting my hands on a beer and I'm going to sleep.